Hey everybody, this is Jason, Zombie Collector Extraordinaire, and I received the most excellent care package from Hitman23, Mike. I'm going to try to show, just so you all can see, Mr. Mr. Mike right there, right there. Now, I will say, I was originally going to do this video on my phone because I'm thinking he must just really, pack the box with peanuts and some filler and things of that sort. And no, not at all. This is going to be the most epic care package video I think I've received in a long time. But this was on top. Grade this, you can fill in. Now you might be thinking, oh, this must be a Gem Mint 10, like Barry Larkin, or Gem Mint 10 Don Mattingly, or maybe even Gem Mint 10 Ichiro. But no, this bad boy is a one of one, eBay one of one. I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name. Alvaro Espinoza fire card. Yes, this one has been torched. I wonder if PSA will let me grade this bad boy. This is definitely going into my collection once it gets graded because that's what Mike asked me to do. But this one has seen the OE fire pit, and he is here to live to tell the tale of that experience. So, guys, just right there, Mike, dude, that cracks me up, man. Cracks me up, dude. So with that being said, Mike and I had a little party a couple weeks ago where we just went over a bunch of cards that I could use for my collection. And then I had like tons of Ricky Henderson's and Ricky Martin's, Don Mattingly's and everything. All I could come up with one card that he needed for his collection. And I kept asking him, well, who else do you want? Who else do you collect? Who else? Blah, 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 blah. And he was just like, dude, I'm good. Don't worry about it. And I felt so bad because I was like, I could use that card. I could use that card. I could use that card. He ended up giving me, I thought I was going to end up getting like about, 20, 30 cards. Well, he sent me this whole thing full of cards. So here we go, guys. I'm just going to show some hits, so to speak, because or else this is going to be literally an hour long. So let me go through this. This is Mike. You are too kind. Man, this is just so nice of you, dude. I had no idea you're gonna send me all this awesomeness. Oh my gosh, dude. Let me get to some cards. Oh my dude, like seriously? Oh my, unbelievable. I'm like seriously speechless. So we got a Yu Darvish with the heritage from last year. Got Yu Darvish, then we got Yoshihisa Hirano. And then we have another Yu Darvish right here. He just surprised me with this because I don't think we talked about any Japanese ball players. I don't think so. Hasegawa, which I definitely do not have that card. Man, dude. We got Hiroki Kuroda from Upper Deck, 2000 and what is this, 9? Yeah, 2009. And then Kazuo Matsui, or Little Matsui. Matsui, I like to say. Hideki Okajima. I don't think I have any of these Japanese ball player cards. I got another. I do not have. I think I had all the base Upper Deck. I'm sorry, all the base of Matsuzaka, and then I look at this right now, and I'm like, I don't think I have this card. Dude, you are so kind, man. Seriously, Iguchi. Man, are you serious right now, man? Are you serious? This tells you what kind of guy. Oh my gosh, dude. Seriously. Oh my gosh. Man. You're going to make me cry, man. Seriously. I already cried once last week. That was enough. Man. Okay, so this shows you what kind of guy Hitman really is, man. I mentioned like this cast off comment about Walt Terrell. He was a Detroit Tigers pitcher that pitched in the 80s. He ended up going to the Yankees. He had the first biggest contract for like $1 million ever for a pitcher or something like that. And he was always like, he was a serviceable pitcher, but he wasn't great. The thing about Walt Terrell is he's from my hometown. He went to college or high school with my uncle. And long story short is when I was like Luca's age, my son, like that 10 to 12-year-old age, he came in town to hang out, to visit during the off season. And we were playing baseball. Or maybe it was during, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was spring training or something for him. But he came in town and we were playing baseball. And he came up and my Uncle Pat introduced me and goes, hey, this is my buddy Walt Terrell. He pitches for the Detroit Tigers. And honestly, at the time, I wasn't 100%. I mean, I knew the name because my Uncle Pat had mentioned it. But it was the Detroit Tigers. We don't get Detroit Tiger games in Indiana. But he came up to me and shook my hand. I mean, he's a big old dude. I mean, especially as like a 10-year-old Jason. And he had some baseball cards he gave me. He autographed all these cards. And it was just so cool. I mean, it doesn't really matter. When you're a kid and it's a Major League Baseball player comes, shakes your hand, and comes to watch you play baseball, that's a huge deal. I mean, that's a big deal. It could be anybody. It could be Billy Hamilton today or whatever, or Kyle Gibson with the Twins, which I kind of contribute to. Walt Terrell's kind of like Kyle Gibson from Indiana. He's a very serviceable pitcher. He pitches pretty decently. He keeps getting contracts, but he was never like, this monster pitcher. With all that being said, dude, Mike, this is awesome. He sent me some Walt Terrell cards I did not have from the Fleer. I got 84 Fleer, got the 88 Don Russ, 85 Tops. This is what, 88, right? 88 Tops, 89 Tops. Like that, it must have been 1989 because I remember having this card signed. This is exactly the card that I had signed. That looks perfect, along with the 88. So he must have came in 88 or 89, which would put me about 11 years old, and signed these cards for me. Those cards are perfect. Now, this was 1990, and he was already with the Yankees, as I was saying. Here he is with the Yankees again, with Upper Deck 1990, I think, right? And then he's back with the Tigers in 92. And then a Pinnacle Walt Terrell right there, dude. Man, Mike, seriously, dude, that was awesome, man. No, I don't think very few people would even acknowledge the fact that, man, that is amazing. I am so glad that I went through these cards and really paid a little bit of attention, because I know a lot of these cards you gave me were just Reds cards that that I could use for my team sets, and this is for my Reds collecting, and that was awesome, man. Seriously, that was awesome. Moving on, there's a Barry Larkin leaf right there that was mixed in there with the group of cards. I might just dumbfounded right now. I'm usually just dumb, but I'm dumbfounded at the moment. Oh my gosh. I'm just like seriously lost. I'm just lost for words. I want to just go through some of these cards. Like I said, a lot of these are just lots of mix of 90s and 80s. Cincinnati Reds, which I did not have. So many of these cards. A lot of these were just like off-brand stuff too. Awesome. Like he sent me this gold Brett Boone score. The gold, I think it's called Gold Rush, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Gold Rush. Oh my gosh, dude. Tony Fernandez, I think he just passed away yesterday, the day before. So Tony Fernandez right there. Man. Cal Daniels rookie card from 86 Don Russ. Dude, I'm just like, see, that's the thing, guys. Think about it, man. Like so many people, and rightfully so, they're like, just like when they see like a Roberto Clemente or a Bob Gibson, Mickey Mantle, whatever, and they're just like kind of like Snoop. Wow, man, just wow. Not Snoop. I'm sorry, Aaron Davis. You're just like, wow, man, just wow. And just, you're just, and I mean, and it is wow. 100% it's wow. And I feel like that when I just saw those Walt Terrell cards. I mean, that just means so much to me because it tells me that, somebody like, Mike actually took a mental note and said, hey, Jason, I got something for you, something you may like. And no one else, everybody else is going to throw them Tigers cards of Walt Terrell in the trash. And dude, I'm just like so excited about that. I can't wait to put them in my binder. Seriously, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. There's so many Cincinnati Reds cards. We got Electric Diamond of Jose Rijo. Tom Browning, Jeff Verdon, Chris Sabo, another Tom Browning, KB. Just so there's not as much silence, even though I've been talking about good old Walt Terrell, I'll show some of the cards that are like just maybe the kind of cool looking cards. The Rob Dibble Classic card there. So I'm not just sitting here like falling all over my precious Walt Terrell. It's almost like me and Walt were going steady or something. I got so emotional. Eric Davis, I love this 86 Fleer, man. I love the 86 Fleer too, dude. They're such a great looking card. Eric Davis was legit. We got Tom Hume. Look at those glasses. That's definitely a Bob Lewis, Mark Stowe sports candidate for the goofy looking. Dave Parker, the Cobra. He definitely should be in the Hall of Fame. He must have sent me the whole 86 team set, man, of the Cincinnati Reds. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm just like serious. I know I said it like 100 times, guys, but I really am just like in awe. Oh, this is cool. Ken Griffey Jr. on the team leaders card. That is cool. I didn't have that. Dimitri Young, Eddie Thomasy, Scott Williamson, Alex Ochoa, Chris Stein, Sean Casey, Pokey Reese, a.k.a. Calvin. Oh, Pokey. All right. I'm just trying to quickly go through. Anything catches my eye. I will say also, if you're a TTMer, shout out to Jeremy and Troy and those guys. The Cincinnati Reds, a lot of those guys, they do sign them pretty good through the mail because I got a bunch of them TTM. So if you're a TTMer and you're looking for a team that's pretty good about signing through the mail after they've retired or even currently, the Cincinnati Reds could be your Huckleberry. They're pretty good about signing. Oh my gosh, we got more Japanese guys. We got Kazuo Matsui right there. Put him over there. Oh my! I just keep saying it, dude, but it's true. Oh, hey, little known fact. I'll never share this before with anybody, but Wilton Guerrero. All right, I'm not gonna say her name because there's probably no chance that she'd ever watch this. But a friend of mine from high school, who we kind of connected with later on, we used to go with us to the baseball games. Me and my now ex-wife, because we were all the same age. We hung out. We were in our early 20s. Where I was looking for something to do. And the Louisville Bats, which was the Cincinnati Reds farm team, was playing there. Well, Wilton Guerrero was playing with the Bats, and he started talking to my friend, and they hit it off. And they were I don't want to say they were dating because I don't know, but they were like kind of serious for at least the year or whatever. And she was able to get for me Wilton Guerrero like a team ball autographed by everybody on the team while he was there. So I got like, Big Donkey, Adam Dunn. I got, oh man, who else? Willie Mo Pena, Austin Kearns. Some of those guys in that like time frame, Corky Miller. And he gave me that autographed baseball. Because at first I was like, you're not really dating Wilton Guerrero. She's like, yeah, I am. And I'm like, well, give me an autographed baseball. Sure enough, next day, there it is, autographed baseball from like pretty much everybody. So that was pretty awesome. All right, so now here's the cards that I thought initially I was going to be getting, and he was holding out on me. Look at this stack. I took out some of the main guys that I collect, the Japanese guys and all that. He sent me all these cards. Mike, dude, man, seriously, dude. He sent me all those cards just because he knew I would appreciate them, man. That is so kind of you. Seriously, man. So here's the cards that I thought I was going to be getting. You got a Donnie baseball of the sticker from the top stickers. And on the back of that card is a Lou Whitaker. Shout out to Chris and Motivation Collector and Caitlin, a league of their own for the Detroit Tigers. Then we got another Don Mattingly right here. There's another one of the Topps cards, mini cards. And this is the foil of the Don Russ. I had the regular base. I did not have the foil. Then I got the Don Mattingly Diamond King. This is a great looking card. I did not have this one. Another Don Mattingly card that I did not have. I did not have the Don Mattingly yellow lettering. He told me about this. I had the white lettering. There's a yellow lettering. He was like, hey, do you have the yellow lettering? And I'm like, what? They're all the same. He's like, no, go back and look. Sure enough, there it was, yellow lettering. Did not have it. Did not have this card. This is some base. Was it 96? 90, 96, sorry, 94. He didn't play in 1996. 94 Mattingly base card from Fleer. And then there's a Fleer, like this is Fleer, like Greats of the Game or something here. But there you go, the Don Mattingly did not have. I did not have this one here. Well, actually, I'm going to stop saying I didn't have it because all these cards I'm holding right now I did not have. League Leaders from Fleer. This one right here. Another Fleer. Oh, wait. Fleer had like the most epic subsets throughout the 80s and 90s. That one. Did not have this upper deck. SP. Thought it was a cool one. I think I had the Gold Rush of this one, but I did not have the regular base. And then a Select. Is this Select? Right. A 94 Select. This is an O-Pee-Chee I did not have. I'm like, that's like a real iconic looking picture. Iconic. I did it. I'm throwing the gauntlet down. Then this is like this one. This brings back memories, dude. Seriously. He told me, he goes, it has a little ding on the bottom. And I was like, dude, I don't even own it. I don't know what happened to mine. It may be in my dad's house. My mom and dad's house is buried under stuff. But the 1988 starting lineup, Mattingly, dude. Epic. Then we got the Don Mattingly and the Rocket. KB Toy Store. And then this is a cool one. This is a red variation. I never even knew this existed of a KB Toy Store Don Mattingly. And then I had this one here was one of the cards your mom threw out, I think, which I did not have. Again, I keep saying that. Here's one with Kirby Puckett. Shout out to Dustin and Blake and Mattingly. I did not. So I'm gonna stop saying it. The Don Mattingly All-Star Leaf with who on the back? Crime Dog. Pinnacle. This is a subset, I believe. No, I think it is. Maybe a Slugfest subset. I don't remember that. And this is a cool one here. A Flare. This was a subset of Don Mattingly there. Never seen that one before. And then we got the Topps Glossy. I believe these were the Glossies from 1985. The Purina dog food one, man. I'm getting hungry. The Purina. And there's the photos by Rob Broder. So they got the Don Mattingly right there. That's a great looking card right there. A great action shot of him getting ready to just punch it out to the outfield. Here's another one of those just like 80s or early 90s cards that just, they're just making this buku unlicensed cards. Here's the classic. And then another classic right there. Don Mattingly. Oh, man. I did not have I didn't even know there was a die cut existed of this card. I had the card and he goes, oh, yeah. You already have it? I go, yeah, man. He goes, well, this is the die cut. And I go, oh, it's die cut? Let me go back and look. And sure enough, I had the base, but I did not have the die cut. And then here we go. We got the 85. And it's like a reprint, of course. Another one of these. I didn't have a reprint from, I think, Archives. I have like 10 variations of this card. Did not have that one. Again, just awesome. He just goes, hey, I'll send that to you. Then we got some Ricky Henderson. I was shocked I did not own this card. I opened up a bunch of score, and I didn't pull that card recently. And then I got the Quaker Chewy. And then the Shining Stars, Bazooka, Ricky Henderson. And then I didn't have this card. This was like an insert set from like 92 Don Russ. Is that right? 92, I believe. Yeah. Did not have that one. Ricky Henderson All-Stars from 88. And then 87, Glossy, Ricky Henderson. Here he is in the New York Mets, which just makes me sometimes sad. I'm used to seeing him either as a Yankee or a Oakland A. There we go. Did not have that one. There's a great one here, Generation. Next generation, as I say, next generation. Best of a generation. And then here we got 89 Fleer. 89 Donruss. And then this was 90, no, yeah, 97 Topps. And then this is 1994 Topps right here with Toronto Blue Jays. And then he sent me a team set. I'm not going to open up this because we all know it's a team set. Well, I'm going to open up anyways. I'm a rebel. I'm just going to do it. I'm already committed now. Let's see. I'm just going to make sure there's nothing in here that's anything. Got the whole team set. Looks like awesome, dude. Everybody in the team set. That's so cool. This is all up. Some of them are updates. He got everybody. He got the updates. He got the Series 1, Series 2. Dude, you were so nice, man. Seriously, man. Seriously. He got the whole team set in here, man. Series 1, Series 2, and the update. He got the team card. He even got the combos at the back end here. Man, that is awesome. And then last but not least, I say the last one is because it's the one that I did not know was coming. Also, I mean, I didn't know 75% of this was coming. Was a Raciel Iglesias autograph on the Gypsy Queen. Look at that. Beautiful signature. I love it. With his number. It's awesome on-card autograph of Iglesias. So if you stayed long enough to see that, I appreciate it. I did not own this, and he's a great signer. He is a great pitcher. I'm looking forward to him this year. Hopefully he has another solid season. So anyways, guys, I know it's like going on 22 minutes, but it was worth it. Every second was worth it. I just cannot thank you enough, Mike. Seriously, dude. I mean, I'm just beside myself, man. Seriously. So with that being said, I'm going to just leave you with these two precious cards right here. Just let this, Walt Terrell and El Fuego. Just let that wash over you right now, guys. So until next time, TTFN.